A storm is on the horizon, and America is standing at the precipice of a double crisis that could change everything. On one front, seniors are facing an urgent deadline, September 30th, 2025. If they don't act now, millions of Social Security recipients could find their checks delayed for weeks, maybe even months. This is a high-stakes situation, and the consequences couldn't be more dire. This is your hard-earned money, your benefits, and your financial security hanging in the balance. Meanwhile, on the global stage, world leaders are in a state of panic, utterly stunned by President Donald J. Trump's bold moves that have left them reeling. Leaders from Finland, Australia, India, and others entered high-stakes meetings expecting to lecture the U.S. president, only to find Trump walking out on their demands, leaving them speechless and furious. They expected weakness, but instead they faced the unflinching resolve of a president who is putting America first, something that has the global elite scrambling. As September 30th draws closer, the question is, are you prepared? Or are you about to be left behind while the elites bicker over power games? The reality is, the situation could turn on you if you don't act now. But let's dive deeper and see what's really happening here, because this is a story that has much larger implications for your future. Right now, while seniors are scrambling to meet this September 30th deadline, there's an even bigger battle happening. Trump is taking a stand against global leaders demanding trade deals, security guarantees, and economic concessions from the United States. He's refusing to play along. While foreign governments lash out, Trump remains steadfast in his commitment to put the American people first. But let's focus on what's most pressing: Social Security. If you're still getting paper checks, this is the moment to take action. On September 30th, paper checks will officially be phased out. If you want to avoid the risk of delayed payments, you must switch to direct deposit or sign up for a Direct Express debit card backed by the United States Treasury. If you don't act now, you'll risk delays that could extend for months, leaving you vulnerable to late fees, penalties, and other financial burdens that you can't afford. Can you afford to lose access to your benefits because you didn't take action in time? And let's be clear, this is not just about convenience. This is about security. According to experts, paper checks are 16 times more likely to be lost, stolen, or intercepted than digital payments. Scammers, criminals, and fraudsters have long taken advantage of the outdated paper check system, but now the government is modernizing it. President Trump's push to overhaul Social Security is not just about making things more efficient, it's about protecting you from the dangers that have plagued the system for decades. And let's face it, this is long overdue. Critics of the new system say that it's unfair, that seniors can't adapt to electronic payments. But consider this: is it fair to continue putting people's hard-earned money at risk, knowing that they could have their checks stolen or delayed for weeks? Or is it more patriotic to modernize the system and protect those who earned these benefits in the first place? The choice is clear. And let's be honest, this isn't about punishment. This is about survival. The elites want to keep the system broken. They want to maintain a system that works for them, not for you. But President Trump is pushing to fix it, ensuring that your benefits reach you safely, quickly, and securely. But what about the future? What's coming for Social Security in 2026 and beyond? Brace yourself. It's not good news. The cost of living adjustments, COLA, are projected to rise by just 2.7%, a paltry amount that's barely enough to cover the rising costs of living. And if you think that's bad, it gets worse. Medicare Part B premiums are expected to jump by 11.6%, effectively eating up most of that COLA increase. So, while the government claims to be giving you more, they're actually taking it right back from you. But that's not all. Seniors who are already struggling to make ends meet are facing a terrifying reality. The Social Security Trust Fund could run dry 3 years earlier than expected, in 2032 instead of 2035. That's just 7 years away. And if nothing is done, benefits could be slashed by up to 25%. If you're currently receiving $2,000 a month, that means a cut of $500, a devastating blow for anyone relying on Social Security as their primary source of income. But here's the kicker. The elites in Washington are fighting for solutions that will hurt you. They want to raise the retirement age to 70. They want to make you work longer while they sit back and retire early. And they want to raise your taxes to make up for the system's failures. But President Trump has a better idea. Eliminate the wage cap. Right now, if you earn over $183,600, you don't pay Social Security taxes on any income above that amount. Trump's plan would make the wealthy contribute their fair share, ensuring that the system is sustainable for everyone, without punishing the middle class. So let's break it down. The elites want to raise taxes on you, cut your benefits, and extend your working years. But Trump is fighting to protect you, to make sure the system works for the people who built this country, not for the billionaires who've been robbing it blind for years. And this is why the global elites are furious. They can no longer use the U.S. as their personal piggy bank. Trump is standing up for you, and the elites can't stand it.
But what about the global situation?
World leaders are livid because Trump is refusing to play their game. They demanded concessions, and Trump told them no. He walked out of meetings, leaving them speechless. Countries like Finland, Australia, and India are furious, but Trump is making it clear that his loyalty lies with the American people, not with foreign elites who want to dictate America's future. Now, let's talk about the real crisis that no one wants to address, the crisis that affects every single American senior: healthcare. Medicare premiums are rising at an alarming rate, and the Social Security COLA adjustments can't keep up. The average senior is already spending more on healthcare than they're receiving in Social Security benefits. And here's the truth. Most seniors are in the wrong Medicare plan, overpaying for coverage while the elites laugh all the way to the bank.
President Trump understands this and is pushing for reforms that will give seniors more choices, more protection, and more security. But it's up to you to take action. You need to know what's coming, and you need to prepare for it. The time to act is now. As we approach September 30th, the deadline is looming. If you're still relying on paper checks, you have two options: switch to direct deposit or sign up for the Direct Express card. Don't wait. Don't risk losing what you've earned. This is your chance to secure your benefits, and it's a chance you can't afford to miss.
But there's more. The global situation is about to escalate. The elites are angry, and they're making their moves. Trump is standing strong, and he's fighting for you. But what happens next? How will this global showdown impact your future? Stay tuned, because the next chapter in this story is unfolding right now. Are you ready for what's coming, or are you about to get burned? The future of Social Security is at stake, and it's up to you to decide whether you're going to be part of the solution or fall victim to the same elites who've been draining the system for decades. Will you stand with President Trump, or will you let the elites continue to run the show? The clock is ticking. What are you going to do? If you found this information valuable, hit the subscribe button, give this video a like, and leave a comment below. Share your thoughts on the upcoming changes and how you're preparing for September 30th. Stay informed, and remember, America's future is in your hands.